In this video we're gonna talk about my perspective on love and also gonna talk about my exes. I was mainly gonna make a video about my likes and dislikes, but I hardly have any. I do like music and bands. I like um I like Weezer, Alex G, Radiohead and stuff like that, you know. So that's good. Anyway, so there's just one ex that I will probably talk about mostly. And his name is Callum. Now, I started to date Callum, um, uh, I think on the 24th of June, last year. And, I mean, he was really good at first, because I remember how we met. Because I remember we were just mutuals and stuff. I can't remember, like, um, how long we were mutuals for till I actually, like, started to talk to him. But it was probably for, like, a few days or, like, a week or two. But, I remember, I'm pretty sure I saw him playing bass and guitar. Bass or guitar, I can't remember. I think it was guitar. I don't know. And I was like, oh, he's actually really, really cute. And I remember he posted on his story about the, like, man and bear thing, and he was kind of just making it about himself. Okay, whatever. Don't fucking give a shit. Whatever. Um, and basically, I decided to say, oh no, it's okay to feel that way. I mean, not everybody, like, feels that way towards men. Some people just have their opinions, and stuff like that. And I said, like, personally, I don't think all men are, like, bad. I think I said something like that. I don't know. But, then we started to talk. And then we were friends. I think that night or something like that, I can't remember if it was no, it was, like, round about the next day. So, yeah, the next day. I don't think 24 hours after that. Okay, I don't think it was 24 hours before we started a date. Cause I remember he was sad. I can't remember why, but he was sad, and I was like, oh, it's okay. And I decided to actually fucking take my chance. Now, the reason why I took my chance was because I remember he reposted a video that was like, something about, like, girls should make the first move. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my shot. And it's probably, like, the best when they're, like, sad, because then they're more likely to say yes, because they're sad and they want comfort from someone and they want someone to love them, depending on why they're sad. But anyway, he said, well, he didn't actually say yes, he just said, I love you too. Okay, guess we're dating. Whatever, okay. Yay! And I was really happy. But a month later, on the 12th, I think it was, on the 12th of July, around about the 12th, I can't remember, we got into this, like, dumb argument, this big dumb argument, and what it was about how I harmed myself. Mostly it was about that, and about how I was obsessed with him and stuff, and how I literally have pictures of him. Anyway. I need more. I've already ordered more. I finally ordered more, so that's good. Okay, whatever. So he was, like, not the same after that. Me and him, not the same after that at all. He gave me mixed signals, and I knew it was over, but I was like, you know what? I have hope. I have hope. Whatever. And because sometimes he was like, oh, hi, baby, I love you, and stuff like that. Sometimes he was dry, and sometimes he barely talked to me, and sometimes he just wouldn't talk to me at all. And I remember at some point can't remember if this was August. Um, I think this was August, I can't remember, but he ignored me for like 4 days, and that really like ruined me, like psychologically, I guess, or mentally. Um, and then not that long after, he broke up with me, and that really, my god, oh, that was so bad. I can't remember how I was like though, cause I was just really sad. I kind of just forgot about most of it. But then he started to block and unblock me for months till December. And I think this was December 20th, something like that. And he unblocked me, and we were talking, and it actually wasn't that bad. I mean, I can't remember if I tried not to talk to him as much. I can't remember. But yeah. And I remember 2 weeks, I think it was, like after breaking up with Callum, I got together with this girl called Nicole in my school. Um I don't know why I date her, okay? I don't know why. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with her. I'm just saying, like, I don't know why I date her when I was clearly not over Callum. So on New Year's, I can't remember if I was drunk, but I was for sure like a bit tipsy. I don't know. And I remember this was probably also happening before New Year's too, which makes it kind of worse. Um, Me and Callum were like flirting and stuff. He wasn't doing anything about it. He wasn't resisting or anything. It's both of our faults, if I'm being honest. Anyway, and I did not have any self-control at that point, so whatever. My fault for that. His fault for not doing shit about it. Anyway, so me and him started to flirt, and on the 4th of February, which is Callum's birthday, I decided to date him and break up with Nicole. And I did that. So that was fine. And then a month later, he broke up with me because he didn't like love me anymore. Um, so yeah, I was crying. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah. I was I was crying and stuff. And I remember my I got a nosebleed for the first time. Um, so that was cool. Whatever. So yeah. I'm trying not to make like the video like 10 minutes long, because I don't want you guys to just like sit and listen to me yap about my exes for like 10 minutes. But anyway, I've dated many people after Callum broke up with me. But I'm gonna talk about these two main people. One of them called Alfie, and one of them, actually no, we're gonna talk about three. One of them is Alfie, one of them is called Ollie, and the other is called William. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, William. And basically, I'm just gonna try and make this a bit short. These are not in order, by the way. So Alfie was this like boy that I met on, I think, Wiz, and he was like, I want a girl to lock in for Christmas. So I was like, oh wow, I might actually date him. Okay, whatever. And it worked. We started a date the same day. I'm pretty sure like a few hours after. Um yeah, like an hour or two, I think. I can't remember. But yeah. And then 2 months later, I'm pretty sure, which was July, July 12th, he broke up with me because I broke up with, no, sorry, because I talked about Callum once. once. Okay, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Um, I did cry a bit. Okay, but I put it on myself if I'm being honest. I was over Callum, I just couldn't stop talking about him. Because, Callum was a big part of such a small time of my life. He was a big part of it though. Uh but anyway, I'm not making this quick at all. I'm taking my sweet time. Then there is Ollie. Now me and Ollie have been in and out of a relationship I think 3 times now, and I might date him again. I don't know. Um, um, I don't know, but um, I can't remember if this was the first or second time he broke up with me. I think this must have been the first time. The first time he broke up with me was I was having a panic attack and stuff. Um, and it was so fucking bad. By the way, it was so bad. Um, I can't remember what happened after that, but I did have a panic attack and stuff. And then there's William. Now I broke up with William this time. Um, because I got blackmailed with photos. Never sending photos again, by the way. No. Anyway. So I got blackmailed and I was stressing so badly. By Alfie's friend, by the way. Alfie's friend JK. So, okay, whatever. What the fuck? Anyway. So I broke up with William and I did not want to, just go away. Okay, that's all I was. I didn't want to communicate anything. I didn't want to do any communication or whatever. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to be out that relationship. It's also because I wanted to be with my ex Ollie. So okay. um, I mean, the thing is that William was like really sexual, so I didn't like that. So yeah. But yeah, that's not all my exes, but that's some exes. I have at least 20. So that's cool. And my note, which I said at the start, my perspective on love. My perspective on love is that I guess you just got to be patient. I mean, you're gonna go through heartbreak and stuff, and you're gonna be like, "Oh no, my life is over" and stuff. But you're probably gonna find the right person. I'm not saying you will, but probably. Cause I'm gonna be realistic. Not everybody finds the love of their life, for their life. Um, but yeah, that's all. Love can fucking hurt you. Like, oh my god. Anyway, bye guys.